And welcome into On the Go. You know, a lot of times on our program we talk about some of the different gems we have in Alabama. And when people come to the city, there's certain things we like to show them. Well, one of the gems is the Montgomery Zoo. It's a very nice zoo, a very user-friendly zoo, isn't it?
It's just a great zoo.
It's great to get around, and of course, there's different functions that happen at the zoo to try to keep the zoo moving forward. And the lady that makes it happen, Dottye Hannan.
Here we go.
Good to see you again. And we were just discussing before this 19th year for Zoobilation.
It's 21st year for Zoobilation.
21st year. Yeah. My goodness gracious.
We started back in 1995, but for a while we had it every other year.
And you've been doing it from the onset, have you not?
Right. This was kind of my baby. I felt like I gave birth to it. I worked so hard trying to get it.
Well, you know, my baby was Zoo Weekend.
Right.
You know, so we all have our babies at the zoo, but you know, mine's more of a family affair. This is more of an adult kind of thing.
This is an adult affair. You have to be 21 to be able to come out because we have lots of drinks, adult beverages, shall we say. But it's for $50, all the food and drink that you want, and we have entertainment, and we have a fantastic silent auction. I am the only person in the world that does not do computers. I know how to do emails, but that's it. Huh. And last year, when they talked about putting the auction on the network and this, I thought they had lost their mind, but it was the biggest auction we've ever had.
Great.
We had people all over the United States bidding on these trips and art and jewelry. And so they're going to do that again this year, and it will be online a week before. You can go ahead and get your ticket now by going to
Let our viewers know it's in September. The date is?
It's September the 14th, and that's what we're here today, is to get you to put it on your calendar now.
Right.
Because as we all know, everything picks up.
This show's airing 2.5 weeks out, so we're going to be fine. They need to not only put it on their calendar, but go ahead and get their tickets at the same time.
It's September the 14th from 6 to 10. Might be a little early, might be a little late, according to what's going on. But the local restaurants do a fabulous job donating the food for samples. And you have everything from one end to the other, from Chris's hot dogs to something very elegant from Central. So it's really a good deal. It's really fun.
I mean, there are rows and rows and rows of the tents and the people with all the things that they're all the vendors, and every single bit of that food is delicious.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It is. We had over 850 people come last year.
Wow.
So it's really a big venue.
It's fun.
You know, it's a great thing. And we do have a lot of things for the children. This just happens to be something special for the adults.
No, this is, and you do that. It's called, obviously you call it Zoobilation, and it's to celebrate the fact that we do have a wonderful zoo. Do the funds that are raised for Jubilation, are they normally earmarked for something?
Yes, they are. In fact, this year is success because we have finally got all the money for the stingray exhibit.
Good.
And it will be ready this fall.
Good.
But we have raised the money for the African elephant, and for the otters, and for the alligators. And it takes several years for some of these bigger exhibits.
It does.
You know, and this is a nice chunk of change because the city cannot afford, you know, $2 million for the elephant exhibit with everything else going on.
Well, and the city's been very good. They usually give manpower to, and then the funds that are raised go to a lot of the materials that are needed to do the different things. Now, talk about how do people get tickets for Zoobilation?
All you do is you go on your computer to MontgomeryZoo.com, or you can call the zoo, 240-4900. And they're selling tickets now, or any of the zoo board members have them.
Okay, now, so our viewers will know too, because a lot of times somebody's saying, oh, I've got a conflict on the 14th, or a friend of mine used to live here, I want to give them information on bidding on the items. What do they need to do that?
They go online.
And how soon will they be online where people can see
Only a week before.
Okay, a week prior to the event, which should be around September the 7th.
Right.
Okay, they'll go online, and they can make a firm bid.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I don't know how you do it, but you
but
do.
It's easy, it's great, and you can see all of the items.
We know we'll have art, and we'll have trips, and we'll have paintings, and we'll have jewelry, and all these. It'll be something for everybody.
Well, and the nice thing about this, our viewers need to realize, is that it's not going to be any junk.
No.
Because a lot of times
no.
you can go online and say, well, I'm going to bid on something. You go, oh, this was junk.
No.
It's going to be probably from some of the best places in Montgomery that have made these donations.
Well, we made over $11,000 on the auction last year.
Okay.
So, you know, you've got really nice things.
That's
But
great.
but the thing I like, Dottie, is they're really nice, but they're also within reach.
That's
It's
right.
not like
Right.
$5,000. It's
Right.
really,
You've
it's
got
really,
something for everybody.
it really
Wonderful.
is.
And
Dottie,
Jeannie Charbonneau is our chairman this year, and I'm so excited about
Good.
it because she is such a ball of fire.
great, great. Well, we thank you because, you know, you've been a real, you've helped Montgomery do an awful lot of things.
I've enjoyed every
and
minute
I
of
know
it.
you have, and we want to pat you on the back for that. And remember, it's September the 14th at the Montgomery Zoo, Zoobilation, a night for lots of fun and a great fundraiser for the zoo. And we'll be right back right after this.